Flight boss, bitch, you know, for sure. You're now listening to the Mind of an Antares Moon. I'm the Archangel Uriel, and I'm here to carry out God duties and motherfucking responsibilities. And right now, we're going to talk about Aquarius sun sign and what the fucking planetary alignments got for you today. Now, as far as today's sun is in Cancer, so it's like an in conjunction. So you're not really catching no necessarily, it's just misunderstandings. You're not catching no direct influences right now. It's kind of, you can see other people's actions, the way they act, how they see things, how they visualize things. You can see them prosper and succeed, or you can see them stumble and fall. And whatever you choose to take out of either side is on you, but it's pretty much no direct influence, so you just keep being you. Now, today's moon is in 28 degrees Cancer. So I say around 8 or 9 o'clock, the moon gonna be sliding into Leo. So the moon gonna be sliding into your opposite. So right now it's feeling real cuspy right now. Right now you probably feel people, like your actions, the way you act and how you see things right now. You probably see people kind of turning their cheek against you a little bit. Not like severely, but like just slight little things, and it's making you think like, hold on. Is this person throwing shade? It's making you think that right now. You know what I'm saying? But it's not to the full effect. Now it's gonna be in the full effect after 8 or 9 o'clock and all tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a full effect. Your actions, the way you act, is gonna make other people feel uncomfortable around you. It's gonna make people emotionally respond negatively. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you keep your mind and your actions in good taste, because whatever the response is, it's going to be catered to you. So you want to make sure it's in a positive taste. But see, Leo is opposite to Aquarius. So the moon brings comfortability. So this is an opposing match. So your actions is going to make you feel uncomfortable. So when you have to force yourself to feel comfortable about the action that you just took, you're going to get reminded by someone else how that action made them feel uncomfortable or made them feel unreasonable or things of that nature. So you're going to have to keep that in mind. Like the way you think, communicate, and analyze is detriment to who people really are right now, whether they are Cancers or not. So you have to know that. Now when the moon going to Leo, everybody's going to be expressing themselves. Everybody's going to be expressing, visualizing, and things of that nature. And you like to shoot down the ego. You like to show people where they're not as good as where they are, where they think they is. And you like to give people the thought process of, you need to think and analyze before you think you could just do everything. You see what I'm saying? And that's what makes Aquarius is radical. But what makes them unique and original is that's their own way of doing things. It's like that's a unique way of doing things. Being able to sit here, think, and analyze about other people's expressions and knowing what's actually in good taste, in good flavor or not. Now, see, you could be looked at as judgmental right now, though. So you don't want to actually be saying too much right now, putting too much words in your mouth, doing too much, acting too flighty. You know what I'm saying? Because you still need to add some concern to the way you communicate and think and analyze. But with the moon sliding in Leo, see what's going to happen. What's actually going to happen. Why is this doing that? What's actually is going to happen is when it becomes a situation where you want somebody to be there for you, or you need help, a lot of times people are going to be too busy expressing their own self-centeredness. And you don't revolve yourself around self-centeredness. You're more humanitarian. You're more for everybody. So when everybody's starting to talk too much about what they can do, how they can do this, how they can do that, you're going to want to shoot that down, because you're going to be like, damn, you talk about what you can do. You're not talking about what we can do, how we can do it, how we can do all this together, and then have a person in the forefront. You just talk about, so, you know, that could throw Aquarius off a little bit. So, you know, right now, that's what's going on. But right now, you need to add a little bit more of that for yourself. You see what I'm saying? And that way, that'll make you more relatable, because you're already going to be at odds. So start to express yourself a little bit more. And then that's going to make you respected through the odds, other than just being opposing or disgruntled, or, you know what I'm saying, trying to rebel against the way everybody else feel. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it's going to appear to be. Once you start talking, analyzing, communicating about certain circumstances, stuff like that, people think you're opposing the way they feel. People going to think you're being sarcastic. People gonna think that you're trying to be funny when you really ain't, and that's who you naturally are. But the energies that's going on right now, the way people receive it is gonna be at odds. So if you is gonna talk a little bit more about yourself. Yeah, get more into your own bag, get more into your own talents. You know what I'm saying? Because believe it or not, that stage that everybody else is setting up for themselves, it's just going to create a bigger stage for everyone as a whole. You need to know that. So it's not at the end of the day, it won't end up being selfish. People are not really being selfish. People just want to express what they want to do right now and how they feel when their emotions at. And you're not dealing with the emotions and feelings at all, or visions at all. You're only dealing with thought, analyzing, thinking broad perspective, abstract thoughts, and things of that nature. And right now is really not the time for that. So when you think you're making sense and you think everyone else is being childish, you're going to be the one that's looked at as childish and not making sense, even though you are making sense. This is how it works. Now, today's Mercury is in Cancer. So the way you think, communicate, and analyze, add some concern, add some discernment to that. You know what I'm saying? You got to add to that. You know what I'm saying? Don't add all that aloofness and analyzing and thinking and try to give somebody some common sense to do and try to communicate effectively with someone. And that's not what it is right now. People don't want to hear that shit right now. People want to show some concernment. So if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Or if you're going to sit here and try to dictate someone else's situation, don't say nothing at all. Just sit there and listen and don't give no advice unless it was asked for. And that's what it is right now. Now, today's Venus is in Taurus, so it's squaring you. So off the back, it's still squaring you. So off the back, the way you're going to have to learn how to add some practicality to how you love, to how you appreciate, to how you value your actions. Learn how to add some relativeness to it. And part of what I was just saying is part of adding relativeness, adding concern, discernment. That's adding relativeness to your way of actions and how you see things and how you do things. So, you know, learn how to add some appreciation, add some love, add some value there. You know what I'm saying? Add some pleasure there. You know what I'm saying? Because you may be doing all work and no play right now. So, you know, learn how to add these things to your life, to your actions, the way you see things. And if you can't relate, if you can't compromise, don't put yourself in them circumstances that call for it. Because it'd be all bad. Now, Mars is in Cancer. So, off the bat, your intentions, willpower, and your desires. Learn how to add some emotional weight to it. Get out of your head and get more into your feelings. Get it more into your emotions when it comes to what you want to do in life. Who you need to detach yourself from. Who you need to surround yourself with. And how you need to carry out the duties and obligations of your actions and how you see yourself. How you actually get that done. You need to add some emotional response to that. So emotional weight, a lot of times that's like being moody. So a lot of times, hey, you may have to upset some people. You may have to turn some people off. But it's for the sake of your own nature. And that's what you actually got going on right now. And I'm pretty sure you're already thinking and analyzing these things. Mars wants you to actually put these things into action now, though. And then Libra. Libra is in Jupiter. So you off the bat, you understand the experiences that you're going through right now. You understand what you're going through. You understand how you see things. You understand that most of these experiences that people are going through is going to be experienced with others right now and not just a selfish experience. And you already know you're supposed to add wisdom and knowledge and meaning and reasoning to everything right now. So the most you could do right now is just don't get over serious with it, over practicalize, over preachy, over talkative. Don't talk too much. Don't talk too much about what you just experienced or experienced with. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to look back, sit back, add meaning and reason into the experience that you're going through, and then see if it's something that you need to communicate about or not. But for the most part, you know what I'm saying, you Libras and Geminis are kind of carrying out the experiences. Y'all are causing the experiences and y'all are initiating the experiences, especially Libra. But to the smaller, lesser degrees is Gemini and Aquarius. And for the most part, be careful who you surround yourself with. If you're surrounding yourself around bad people, places, or things, because they can influence you to direct an experience that y'all about to experience. And the experience is going to be your fault off the back. So you need to understand that. Don't talk too many people into nothing. Don't be letting people talk you into nothing. And, you know, try to add meaning and reasoning to all your experiences in your life, you know, so you can come to a broad philosophical point of view of these things and not experience no negative attributes. And then you got Saturn and Sagittarius, which is a sextile. So you're going to witness all kind of opportunities to gain structure in your life due to your actions and the way you act and how you see things. So how you already act, how you already do things, right now you're going to be experiencing a lot of opportunities for those attributes to be able to gain structure in your life. And you kind of got a good sense of what to place boundaries and restrictions and limits on. So yeah, you can just keep being you. You're going to witness opportunities. But if being you is a negative person, believe me, that's why you're experiencing all these negative situations and things of that nature because of you. You know what I'm saying? And you being Aquarius, you need to know that. You know what I'm saying? And Saturn is going to bring you, Saturn rules Aquarius, but it's going to bring you all kind of opportunities. Uranus rules Saturn too. But, you know, it's going to bring you all kind of opportunities so for you to see your actions, and for you to gain wisdom and knowledge from it. So whether it's positive or negative is on you. But by Saturn being in Sagittarius, by it being a sextile, you know, at the same time, you're gonna also witness opportunities of other people gaining structure in their life in a way that you might think is good, you know what I'm saying, or a way you might think that you need to add to yourself. So it's like this opportunity. Sextiles brings opportunities. Make sure you stay in a good, healthy place. You'll be a good, healthy opportunist. You see what I'm saying? And then for the most part with Aquarius, with your sun sextile in today's Saturn, you're gonna witness opportunities to see where you need to put boundaries and restrictions and limits on. Like you might be doing something and then you keep falling short. That's just Saturn showing you, putting you in situations where you experience the opportunity to learn that's what you've been doing wrong. And that's Aquarius sun. Flight boss, bitch. Goddamn.